Hey, so following from the two matches that I had yesterday, this will be my third match straight in a row. Now, this will be a battle between me and Josh. And looking at Josh's Pokemon, he has a Galvantula, which again is a great Pokemon to use because of Spiderweb, which, as you can see, most of my team, actually all of my team, are on the ground. But as you'll see in this battle, it won't be too much of a problem. And so he also has an Ursaring, which I find really interesting, and I haven't seen an Ursaring in a Wi-Fi battle yet. And looking at the Pokemon that I have, this is the same Pokemon that I had from the last two matches. And so this being the final round was one of my favorite battles because he surprised me with some of the things that he tries to pull off. And so yeah, let's get straight into the Pokemon battle, the final round. So he first chooses Galvantula, and my choice Scarf Luxray tries to take out his Galvantula with Fire Fang. Of course it won't do much because, well, it's not a fire Pokemon. So he takes out and uses his Spiderweb, and I was like, alright, I'm going to take out this Galvantula. Bam. So Galvantula is out of the way, and just take note that I got hurt twice by his Rock Helmet, so that took a little bit out of Luxray. And I stayed because I kept using Fire Fang. You know, Luxray is great. Its attack is pretty good compared to his other stats. But then his Scolipede uses Swords Dance, and because of its ability, it speed boosts. So this Scolipede is probably going to Baton Pass, which I was thinking earlier. And so he takes out my Luxray using Mega Horn. Of course, my Luxray wouldn't survive that. Now he's at +2 and +2 attack and +2 speed. So I wanted to bring his attack down with Intimidate. Of course, my speed falls first from the Spiderweb, and I used Extreme Speed here just to take some of the HP out and maybe use it. It's going to be helpful later, you know, so I could take it out with probably another Pokemon. And so he passes the stat changes to his Ursaring, and his Ursaring had Guts because it had a Flame Orb, and so it uses Facade and critically hits. And it didn't matter if it didn't critically hit Arcanine because Facade is too strong on Ursaring. It's a stab, it has Guts, and Facade doubles the damage if Ursaring's in a status. And so I took out my Scizor, hoping to survive the Facade, so I used Bullet Punch, and it takes out a good amount from Ursaring. Now, thanks to Arcanine's Intimidate, I survived the Facade from Ursaring, and I was so happy about that. So I used Bullet Punch to take out his Ursaring. Again, I was so happy that the attack stat fell for this kind of Ursaring from Arcanine's Intimidate. He takes out his Goodra, and I critically hit. See, these critical hits have been happening in the last battles that I've been having against these guys, and it's a critical hit battle that I've been having a match with. And so he uses Dragon Pulse to get rid of my Scizor. I mean, I was gonna Bullet Punch again, but I did Bullet Punch again, but you know, couldn't survive the next one. And so I take out Tyranitar. And you pretty much know what's going to happen here if you've seen my last videos. Tyranitar is capable of being a little faster than most of the, the maybe 80 or 70 base Pokemon, speed based, excuse me. And so I Dragon Dance at the same time I Mega Evolve. So attack speed raises and rises. Wow, can't even speak. So I use Dragon Dance again, and he happens to stay with his Goodra. And I was wondering, like, why didn't he switch out to another Pokemon? Or maybe like Mawile or something. Because, you know, I was going to use Rock Slide right after. But I think from this point on, he knew that he was going to do his best because of the Pokemon he had left. And, yeah, so I took out his Goodra with Rock Slide. Now, his Mawile had the ability to Intimidate, so now I only had a +1 attack, and I think a +1 speed, because I used Dragon Dance twice, but I got lowered with Spider Web. The speed lowered for Spider Web. So he Mega Evolved his Mega Wild, which was not going to be a big difference because I used Earthquake and it took him out. So it brings out his Greninja, and this Greninja is going to suffer from the Rock Slide that I'm going to bring out to him. And it's a one-hit wonder. So taken out by Rock Slide. Sandstorm's gone, and he brings out his weakened Scolipede, and it's not going to survive at all. I used Earthquake here because, you know, you never know. Rock Slide can miss. Because you never know. I've seen Play Rough miss a couple of times from other vids, and yeah. But Josh, this was a great battle, and I didn't know your Ursaring was gonna actually pull off the Facade, and you know, baton passing from the Scolipede. The attack stat and speed stat to Ursaring was brilliant, and so hopefully we could battle again and have a rematch or something. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I hope you can be able to battle against me if any of you guys are training your Pokemon and want to have a break and fight. Yeah, let's go. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be posting more videos soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.